Hello everyone, and welcome to another midweek video message update. Again, and as always, I am praying for your safety, your health, and your wellness. Well, here we are. It's Christmas. Well, technically, liturgically speaking, it's not quite Christmas. It's still the fourth week in the season of Advent. Christmas is coming this weekend. But I wanted to make this video message my Christmas greeting to you. And I want to make my video Christmas greeting to you now by just sharing a personal story from my childhood. It was in December of 1972. My family and I had just moved from the eastern plains of Colorado to northeast Nebraska. We were moving from a no snow climate to a substantial snow climate. And under the Christmas tree, my brother Jeff and my brother Jeff, about a year and a half younger than me, were getting our very first sleds. It's tough to disguise a sled. My mother had diligently wrapped the sleds and placed them under the tree. It was obvious what we were getting, but we couldn't get them. The timing of the calendar that particular year is that school had let out about midweek, just in time for a fantastic snowstorm. And so both my brother and I begged our parents to let us take the sleds out because we were on Christmas vacation. And we were told, no, we had to wait. We couldn't have the sleds. The sleds were for Christmas, and Christmas was coming. Well, sure enough, Christmas Eve came. It was my family's tradition to open gifts on Christmas Eve. My father was serving a congregation that worshiped 3 times on Christmas Eve. And after participating and attending all 3 worship services, I thought it was finally time to be able to open my sled gift. And so I waited for my father to get home from leading worship, and we all sat down in the living room, and I am ready to tear open my sled with my brother, and my father says, just a minute, not yet. We need to have devotions first. I'm thinking, devotions? Are you kidding me? I've just sat through 3 hours of worship service. I've heard the same story 3 times. I've heard the same sermon 3 times. I know what the evening is about. I know the Christmas story. Really? We're going to have devotions? What is our devotions? Well, of course, our devotions was nothing more than to read the nativity story again from Luke. Well, my father could tell that my brother and I were protesting, and so he took it upon himself to make a very important point, and a point that has stuck with me, and a point that I want to share with you now. Is that while we are tempted to make Christmas about many things, Christmas is finally and solely about God. God taking human form and God being present with us in the Christ child, and this Christ child living with us and dwelling with us every day of our life. Stop and think about it. For all the hustle and bustle of Christmas, for all the tinsel and garland, for all the chaos and activity of Christmas, for all the things that we do and all the parties we attend for Christmas, it seems that it gets lost on us that not only is Christmas about God, but Christmas is about God taking human form to become relatable to us, and so that we can relate to God in a new and different way. And that's simply the gift, that's simply the idea, the notion, the faith that I want to pass on to you, that I want to communicate, that I want to impress upon each and every one of you this week of Christmas. No matter what is going on, stop all the busyness and just sit with the notion of God taking human form and God being present. Emmanuel, God is with us. Emmanuel, God is with you. God is with you wherever you go, and God takes you wherever God goes. It's a world-changing, a life-changing, a history-altering notion. God is with you. Trust that, believe that. Let this incarnational God have God's way with you. God certainly wants a bigger life, a more significant life for you than you could ever imagine or want for yourself. Be content with God and God taking human form for you and with you all of your daily life.